morning, everybody. Another wonderful day of ranked Valor Cup. Let's lower this, actually. I feel like I'm just not visible. Yeah, it's not a lot better. Okay. Let's just blast through this, because we all know that ranked Valor Cup is an actual joke. Although, are they weak? That's a team right there, isn't it? Huh. 3 level 1s up front. And then a 120 Jean. Yeah. The EX metas. Let's take all the fucking gear off then. Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter, we just take it off Reamer. He's the only one throwing shit. With the Pierce roll, we could use the other team, huh? Yeah, let's. Oh, we're only gonna have 2 people. Yeah, we should use the other team. We should use this team right now. Music's too loud. All right, how about that? So we gotta take the weapon off guy. And the hero. Okay, and then someone doesn't have a jacket on. Because I have a new one. Rimuru does not have a jacket. I have a 5-star one now. I just need to do a parallel process tonight, and I'll get the last Litho Valor bullshit things for him. And then everyone on the front line will have a Valor jacket, and everyone on the front line already has a Valor bracelet. Okay. Let's see how this goes. The feeling we're gonna do shit for damage. Hello Reality, hello Jaded, Clasher, Lucas, C4, DS Asylum is here, Rico's here. Oh, German's up top. Okay. It's already that time again for more Valor. Today's the last day for Valor. We really pushed it off. Okay, you'll have the highest stats, technically. And you still die in 2 hits, okay. I mean, that is good to know, I guess. Oh, I forgot to guard. Oh well. It is what it is. Steel. Rimuru. We're gonna do so much damage on this turn. It's not even funny. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I think we're good. 6. All right. Thank God. I still didn't guard. That was a misplay, but oh well. Heal, big buff, synergy. And And then we can bring in Hinata for Shizu. And she'll get the heal from Velzard. There we go. And Diablo does 281, 195. Well, there's damage cap right there, so we're looking good. Okay. Yeah, could have cut that damage received down a little bit by guarding. Let's not forget that next time. YouTube is tripping because you're 5 seconds behind. Just hit the double speed until it like stops itself and it's on full. So, I will be gone almost this entire week. From Tuesday to like Friday night. I'm gone. I'm not here. I'm like 6 hours away across the entirety of the state. So, if a banner drops tomorrow, then I will stream for that. And then I'll make it it'll just be summons, because then I'm going to have to record the showcase that night. And then I have a whole bunch of filler videos to go out the rest of the week, so if there's anything else that's new coming out tomorrow or the next day or whenever, well, if it comes out tomorrow, I won't be able to cover it till I get home, because I'm not going to bring any of my recording stuff with me this time, because it's kind of a hassle to take it everywhere, and it's only 4 days, so. Now, there is no preview tonight, which means that there is no drop tomorrow, then we're not going to do it until we get home, I guess. Not fillers. Hey, it's the hero stage. It's, what else is there? There's the new tower farming team that we got from Erdrick. And there's the Chamber of Aspects missions that are actually filler. Those things are terrible filler. Let's hit Xian. Oh, she's still dead. Even with no gear on Guy, she's still dead. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Please don't kill everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, good. We're good. Shuna. Interesting. Oh, good. We still take. Oh, you dick. It's fine, we'll still get it with 2. We'll still get it with 2. Sadly, I don't have Summer Hinata or Bride Shuna. I keep using New Year's Diablo and another New Year unit to transfer Soul to Rimuru. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that works. You could also use like a double orb stealer. So Light Daggerel, Fire Velazard, you know, those characters that can steal 2 orbs. And then as long as you have 5, you know, plus the rainbows, 5 rainbows will still get you the EX ult, and then it'll combo into whatever that other orb is, so that would work too. It's just that it's nice having 6 rainbows, right? It just looks pretty. $289, $350 on that one. 0 damage taken. We do like to see that. I gave up on reaching damage cap and tried to kill turn 2 instead. I'm pretty sure the points you get for damage cap vastly outweighs the turn bonus. 100 guy and a rain in the back. Okay. That's fine. Since my Valor Cup katana for Summer MILIM is enchanted, I think once we get to the higher stages, we will, or at least during the Earth stage, we will use that team instead. Although this team does a lot of damage already, so you know, either of them work really. Let's bring you in. Who is higher level? No, both of your shit. Okay. I guess we'll lower you because you have actually low crits. Are you gonna kill Reamer too? Oh no, he lives. He'll get swapped out. Oh, cheeky counter. A 5 orb send off the guy, huh? Well, at least it was all 1 damage. So a funny thing happened yesterday morning when I woke up. I woke up, checked my phone, and saw that one of the JP slime YouTubers was streaming Valor Cup as well. And I was like, oh, let's pop in and just kind of lurk and whatever. So I do that, and you know, obviously it's all in Japanese, so I don't understand a word of what he's saying. And the chat is all Japanese. And so I just type in good luck, and the guy reads it in English, you know, with an accent, but still, he read it in English. And then after that, the actual chat itself was like, whoa, Joker's here, but it's all in Japanese, so I had to use Google Translate. So it is kind of nice to know that JP players are aware of me as well. And then they were asking, like, they would wonder if some of the other high-level North America and Europe and Asia players would pop in. So I hopped in Discord and I was like, all right, I need all of you to come swarm this guy's chat and make his day. Because we've got, you know, they called us international rankers. And like, the 4 of us just went in there, including Nature, and his chat lost their minds. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, you're dead. Okay. You're really gonna die. Oh, okay. No, we'll still have 3 people. Perfect. Called you into reality. I don't know if they know you, since you don't try. And you know, we want to be nice to other people. Boom, boom, boom. $279, 197 on Guy for type disadvantage. It's pretty good damage. Pretty good score right there. Yeah, we like to see that. You should start trying, because in the guild I want people to get that maximum reward for the ingots, so you can donate the maximum amount. And depending on how the next maybe month goes, I might start mandating that. Because I do want everybody to actually participate and be active and do shit in the guild. Like, I don't want to micromanage the shit out of it, but also like I do want the guild to be as active as possible. So I might start cutting a few people out. And I've got two names already that unfortunately are not gonna probably be there, which hurts, but I do want people to be active. I'll probably talk to Blaze about it during the week, so he can send out a ping in the guild, or I might just do it myself, one of the two. Who's in the back? Bunch of free-to-play units, okay. Okay. How active is active? Like, I want you to be online every day. I want you to be actually trying in Valor Cup, or, well, maybe not Valor Cup because the rewards don't matter, but for Jubilees, like, I want you to get a semi-decent placing to where you can get like 120 to 150 of the ingots, right? Because that just goes straight to the guild, right? And the faster we level up the guild, the faster we unlock shit. So that's my ideal scenario, right? Oh, I really don't actually want you to die, but okay. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. You come in. So we've got type advantage right here, so you're not going to last very long. Benny Maru in the back. I mean, we know that we can hit damage cap with... so let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh. Yeah, Jaded, you're first up. If your score's ass, I'm kicking you out. Oh, well, that's a hand right there, isn't it? Did Hinata take any damage? Or are they just hitting Guy? No, we're good. I know, Reality, but you realize that we do get ingots from this Jubilee, right? Which is why over the month, like, this month is a freebie, but once we're fully aware of the rewards we get, because if the next Jubilee, like the normal one, also gives ingots as a reward, then I'm going to maybe push a little bit harder to get people to actually place in that. So, Reality, how about you spend your day doing a little bit of Jubilee? Just a little bit. You don't have to get top 10 with the rest of us. But I do want you to be able to contribute something with the rewards. You as well, Jaded. And Cast. Has Cast done Valor Cup or Jubilee yet? Someone ping him. Actually, someone check. If he hasn't been on in 2 days, tell Blaze to kick him. That's something that Cass and I have already agreed to. Alright, who do we got on this team now? I do look so orange right now. I guess that's gonna be the best, huh? Cast is like 200 donations. Yeah, I know. I called him out in DMs for not being on for like 2 days straight, and we discussed it. And he said that if he's not on again for an extended period of time, that it's okay to kick him. So we're just watching that spot now, essentially. But yeah, he hasn't done any of the missions. He hasn't donated anything. Like, none of the free stuff that you get from playing the game. So I don't have very high hopes. But can you check for me? $92, $84, $80. Plus a 104 Rimuru and Blanc in the back. Sure, okay. That Rimuru's dead. Sage the Mage, how's it going? I mean, we're doing fine. I realized after starting the stream that I haven't actually eaten yet today. I had a Pop-Tart, so we'll try and make the stream go quickly. Maybe I'll order something and have it delivered. How high do you have to place? I don't really care where you actually place. I just want you to get the rewards of stuff. Like, it... You don't have to get to the sweaty tryhards, right? I just want you to be on the leaderboard somewhere so you can get the ingot rewards and contribute to the guild. Well, that's fine then. As long as you have actually done it. Okay, you should be fine. Okay. Oh, Blanc lived with a nut tap of health. Okay. Cast is 762 and Jade displacement is 750. Alright, Jade, try a little harder. Try a little harder, then. You've dropped a little bit. Hello, Joker. I'm Palm, a Japanese player. Oh! I recognize you. You were part of that meetup with Rhyme and Rimarugi, I believe. So good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Alright, so, okay, no, I want to send a Diablo orb first, because, 284. Actually, I'm mistaken on cast, I think. Alright, well, figure out where cast is, please. Oh, jeez. That's a little too high. Or that's a little too low. Alright. What, fight 5 now? 6? Somewhere around there? 6. Alright, good. I'm gonna auto Jubilee after your stream. Alright, fine. What is with these level 7s? Come on. God, that's... Ranked Valor is sometimes just the worst thing in the world. Sometimes it's just the worst. I look super orange, don't I? I do. I need to get better lights. I should probably invest in those, huh? Instead of getting, like, that one key light circle that's right there, I should get, like, the standing ones that project more light down onto me. That way I don't look like a balloon. They made this one easier than usual, Valor. I think they did, and they also, you know, gave out most of the rewards to everybody who does it now, right? Because normally they hold the coins and shit for, you know, certain amounts to higher places, and now I think everyone gets the same amount for this time. But it's just this Valor Cup, not the next ones, unless they put a new notice out. which I'm fine with. I mean, the rewards are crap anyways, so I mean, why would you gate them even harder? Like, Palm, I don't know about JP players, but do you guys actually use the Valor Cup rewards? Do you make Octagram gear? I feel like they do. But... Oh, Aqua. Good luck with your runs this season. Overall isn't too bad with Valor traits. Oh, okay, that's good. Yeah, I think one of them said that they didn't see you at that number 20 slot this time, which they found surprising. I learned Valor Cup coins equals gold hammers. Yeah, if you don't have a lot of those, then you can certainly buy those. Valor Cup coins for me right now are potions and 3-star charms, and that's about it. Okay, 100 millim in the back. You're gonna die in one hit. Reamer is 120, so he's the most tanky. Oh no, he didn't die in one hit. Wow, surprising. Now that Isis coin is for rocks, I just buy stamina pots or Valor coin instead. Yeah, I mean, that's... If you're going to try and maximize your time in the tower, that's probably the best way to do it. Let's do this one. I've got like 23,000 Isis coins right now that I'm just sitting on, waiting for the shop to reset tonight, and then I'll buy some more. I just don't... I don't want to enchant all these old 5-star gears, but I also don't know if I want to enchant gear for everybody else too. Like the jackets, like the Valor jackets, the bracelets I should probably do because those are universal. I've done 3 magic and 3 physical poison ones already, so those are done. But like armor, weapons, like that's gonna be very situational. So like I might do one for Guy. I already did one for the new MILIM, so she could be, you know, the DPS character. And I guess if you are strategic about it, you don't have to do every single unit's enchantments, right? You just do the ones that you want to do that would help your score get higher. Like, I don't want to do it for this Jubilee. I did it for Octagram Lumi because she's still very useful. And I did it for Dark MILIM because she is also still very useful. Like, those characters I will do it for because I don't really feel bad about it. But, like, what, Water Hinata? Dark Rimuru? Like, outside of this, ugh. Gemini, you're also welcome for my team last night. You also caused a mass exodus, and all the whales had to start trying again. I think even with just 2 people stay alive, you can hit damage cap. Yeah, that's what we had to do in some of the earlier fights, is that 3 of them would just die to normal orbs. But we can still hit damage cap, at least right now, with 2 people alive, which is nice. Yeah, Gemini, we had this nice wall going on of the guild, but also we had incremental scores going down by 1,000 each time. It was like 18, 17, 16, 15, 14 or something like that, around there. And we liked the order. And then I dropped the video and you pop up. And we're like, crap. The order's messed up. Alright. I just got a better run before this stream started. So now I've pushed up to rank 1 now. But I know TM and D2 are still trying, so they will probably pass me within the next day or so. The rest of the time the Jubilee's open, I guess. But I really don't want to play this Jubilee anymore, man. Even though this Jubilee is kind of geared towards long-term players, right? All the old players will have, you know, a lot of those 5 stars with dupes or max leveled or something like that, skill fusions, just because they've played so long. Like, it worked for me. It's just that I'm tired of Jubilee. I'm constantly reminded why I don't like to sweat that much. Because I just don't have the patience for it. We'll lower Soe because he's got crits. 100, level 20 and level 6. Fuck off. Okay. So Maid Maru is a strat? Yeah, I've been told of the Maid Maru strat, but I refuse to use it on principle. I'm sure I will get a decent score without using Maid Maru. And again, like, this score means even less than Jubilee Blitz. It actually means nothing. Oh, so I'm not the only one who does his ranking battles on the last day. Yeah, I don't put much stock into them. Like, it's the same team that we've been running for 4 months now. Like, there's not a lot of thought unless you're a brand new player or something. It's just very mind-numbing. Nabe comes in. Despair. Oh, that's some extra damage right there that we can't block. Alright, cool. Fine, whatever. Also nerf my greens, but that's fine. Do you think New Year Rimuru coming back? He will, eventually. I don't know when, but he's not a collab unit, so he will come back on future banners. Probably a lot of them. Just maybe not yet. The only units that are guaranteed to never come back are collabs. So Konosuba, Idolmaster, Overlord characters. They're never coming back. Everybody else that has ever released in this game, free game. They can choose, you know, when and where and what banner they come back on. But we don't know that information, right? So it could be next banner. It could be 2 months from now. I don't know. But they will come back. As the sole slime content creator, you are obligated to show off the power of Maid Maru. Yeah, okay. I've done more than enough showcases of Maid Maru in my time. He does not deserve any more attention. You use the idle team because it's the best team I have. Hey, I mean, if it's a team you got, it's a team you got. And, you know, ranked Valor is not worth stressing out about. I got ranked 28 because of your team video. Good. Congratulations. I'm glad the video helped you out. That's why I make them. Although I feel like I did my guild a disservice by dropping that last video. Oh well, they'll overcome it. They'll get over it. Okay, you're out. What's the levels on you? 72. What a... Okay, sure. What a weird level to be at. Oh, he's got Shizu in the back, huh? Okay. So let's spread the damage then. Although I guess I probably don't need it. Realistically. Rip for us people who don't have Shizuka. Yeah, that will probably be... Will Shizuka go down as the best character that will never come back? Or would it just be Idle Rimuru? No, because, you know, he only works on a couple teams, but Shizuka you can put pretty much anywhere. So yeah, I think Shizuka would be one of the best units that people will never be able to get again. The next one being Overlord Shizu. They kind of go hand in hand. Right, because they are doing different things. One is constantly stacking shit and healing, and the other one is alt swapping and giving you that big time buff. They both have their versatility. They're both on green teams. Overlord Rimuru. I mean, yes, he is a very good protector. I don't know if I would put him into that same slot, because you have to run a green team, right? And you have to, he has to be the leader, so it's like you're locked into that kit. It's a good kit, but I mean the protector is everything, right? So if you're trying to use this team right now, like, yeah, it's green focused, you could certainly do it. Does Rimuru help you out more, or does Shizuka or Shizu help you out more? That I can't really tell you off the top of my head. Then I think next after that would probably be Konosuba Rimuru. Right, because no one else from Overlord was good. Ainz and Shoutier Nabeto were hilariously awful. Mirai, like, she's fine. Mirai's fine. There are, you know, you have Sokka that has that future hand, and if you have Shizuka, you have the live mode, so that's taken care of. Idol Shuna isn't a collab character, so she's already come back multiple times. And then you've got Konosuba, who Cosma is not great. Aqua is still pretty good for almost a year old. I feel like I'm just gonna have to do this. Wonder how low you're gonna take her. Oh, cheeky counter. Okay. Ah, she's gonna get swapped out, isn't she? Yep. Alright, there goes my ult. Boop. Damn. Kind of what I wanted to avoid, but oh well. It is what it is. We'll still hit damage cap. We still have way too much power on this team. Harry Plain, your videos have taken me from a B rank top 1000 to an S rank top 50 player. Love your content. Thank you for sharing your wealth of knowledge. You're very welcome. Again, I'm glad my videos help people out, because that's the most important thing, is that people actually watch them and they get something out of it. Because I can make videos all day, but if they're terrible and they don't actually do anything for people, then like we're kind of missing the point, right? So, one, if no one watched them, then I think that would be a very clear indication that there's no audience, so don't even try. But then if people watch them, but then like no one actually gains anything from it, and they're not useful, it's like that's also kind of a channel killer, especially for a game-focused informational channel like mine. Yeah, we still hit damage cap, so. Please tell me your favorite character in this game. By the way, as you can see from my icon, my only choice is MILIM. My favorite character is also MILIM. As far as just favorite overall slime character, MILIM is my favorite. That's why I always pull for MILIMs. And I have 5 MILIM figures back here. Well, actually, it's all 3. It's all 3 levels of MILIM. Alright, we're almost halfway done. That didn't take very long. Is Vengeance Veldora good? Because he's a Vengeance character, yes. but since he's not defensively focused, he's not going to keep your team alive and, you know, stop you from dying like Raphael and Yom do. He's a damage support for a defense team, which even when he released made no sense. So the fact that he has Vengeance is great. Apart from that, he's not a very useful unit. Just, he's not. There are very specific niche circumstances that you can use that Veldora, but 99% of the time he's out. He's just not it. Rimuru and Ainz in the back. Do not nerf the gauge. Okay. Let's nerf. Yeah, Rimuru. And we'll start hitting 2.0 Mirren. Did you do a video of Veldora versus Rimuru on who stacks the fastest? No, but that answer is quite clear. It's gonna be Rimuru. You know, Veldora, his three things are skill cap raise, magic attack, and skill reset. Right? There is no fourth thing that he does. And the magic caps out at 70. So once you go 7 stacks, you're done. Or skill, however many skill usages that takes. Rimuru passively raises your cap by 50, so that's not even part of his actual skill. And then he gives you 100% skill points, which means that you're never hurting for SP. He stacks infinitely, and he resets you. So just by virtue of having more points, you are able to cycle faster. Because you don't have to bring Isis. You don't have to bring, I guess, this new Veldora. Because you're already getting a shit ton of skill points, which makes converting easier, which makes cycling easier. Like, running Veldora for this Jubilee really, really made me appreciate Rimuru and his extra skill point ability, because even with that 70% buff from Veldora, you get like 123 points or something off a 6 hand of green, versus getting 500 points with Rimuru when he's capped out. There's a bit of a difference there. But Veldora was really good for a long time because of what he did and how much he did. And he's, you know, he was the first anniversary protector. We're on 2.5 now. Like, he's just been power crept, which is fine because, you know, that's the cycle of the game, and that's the nature of gacha games in general. So I mean, it only makes sense that he got power crept out eventually. It took him a long time, right? Because there were no other green stacking protectors that did what he did until Idle Rimuru came out. Oh, more despair. Right? And he only passively reset like every 2 turns down to your base cost. So it took a while. And he didn't raise your cap. So we didn't actually get a true replacement for Veldora until Overlord Rimuru came out. Harry, they really do help me loads, and it's given me a lot more understanding and love for the game. Good. That's probably the best compliment that you can give me, quite honestly. So thank you. So many times in Boss 1 I didn't have the points in the nuke turn. Yeah, that's the problem. Even with like the Isis buff, the Veldora buff, sometimes you just don't have it. It's just not there. Which anime do you hope the game will do a collab with the most? I mean, if they continue to do it like Overlord, I kind of don't want collabs in here. Or at least collabs that I actually care about. Like, I kind of get why they made Idolmaster really good, because no one gave a crap about Idolmaster in the West, right? You know, there are fans of it, right? Don't get me wrong. There are people who enjoy Idolmaster. There's probably a lot more in Japan. So that was probably marketed for them, and it was already a Bandai-owned product, which made it very easy and cheap to collab with, so not a lot of money went into licensing, maybe into development then. Overlord, as we all know, was terrible. So if they want to take a really nice franchise like Fate or Shield Hero or SAO or Eminence or whatever other show that they could collab with, but they do it like they did Overlord and they make them kind of terrible, it's just going to look really bad. Because now it'll be two major collabs that they fumbled and people are going to not be happy. So it's like, it's a dangerous tightrope they're walking. If they do a big time collab, they have to make it so the player base will be happy. Right? But if they can't do that, then they're going to lose that player base. Because I already know a lot of people that quit from the Overlord collab and how badly it was handled. That's not what gacha games want to do. Ooh, Nature's here. Member for 9 months. Nice. Also, congrats on getting a nice run on Jubilee Boss Battle 1. Thank you. Finally, it took forever. Literally, like, I got the run 5 minutes before I started the stream. And now I never want to touch it again. We both love MILIM. MILIM is so cute and like an angel. Please continue to love her in the future too. I shall. Hopefully you enjoy her as well in the future. Is there another MILIM figure that I really, really want? I don't think so. I know there's an endless number of MILIM figures, but I'm pretty happy with the New Year's one. Right? I'm pretty happy with this one. Like, it's just so fancy looking. It's just so fancy looking. And it actually wasn't like that expensive. When you consider how elaborate it looks. A Gundam collab? I don't know about that. I mean, sure, you could put the Strike Freedom in here and have his Super Dragoons full burst mode going. I would lose my mind, but I don't think it's gonna happen. But Gundam is owned by Bandai. I think more strange things have happened in games before. Guys, it's been a week and I have Air 1 blah blah blah, blah 2 or something like that. Is that banned? I don't know, but my first question is going to be, are you on a phone that's running Android 14? Because if it is, the game's not optimized for it. And if it's not, then I don't know. I meant to hit Diablo. Okay, whatever. Future collabs would be cool, like Eminence or SAO. Yeah, I would be okay with them as long as they do them well. Are you gonna guard? Thank you. Close in the back. We had to take that Shizu out. Yeah, we take that Shizu out. There's plenty of gacha game collabs with Overlord, like Seven Sins and Epic 7, though. There are. I'm not saying that they're not, like, Overlord doesn't collab with anybody. It's just that the way that Slime did their Overlord collab was not received very well. At all. Like, the units were not great. Like, they made the Slime characters who were in Overlord outfits triple the value of the actual Overlord characters. And that's not really what games want to do if they're trying to push a collab to get people to summon. Right? So it's not the fact that they did or did not collab. It's the fact that they did and fucked it up. To the point where they had to put out an emergency survey saying, what were you not pleased about with this collab? Nature, stop by before he overtakes your score. I don't know if Nature's gonna keep trying in Jubilee. And I don't... Has Nature, have you already done Valor Cup for this season? Were you still using the Diablo team? I'm using it right now. I might switch to the MILIM team later on. So once we get to that point where like the magic seal actually matters. I have the Bunny Girl MILIM figure. Oh, that's right. That one's like quite a bit of money. And also it's big. I don't know if it would fit in these cubes. I'm done for the most part. Just getting a better boss battle 2 score. I did make my boss battle 2 better. I was able to nuke on turn 6. I did like 600,000, 630k on turn 6. So that worked out. Ooh, 420,000. MILIM Nava's holding that fan. I have one too. It's so beautifully made with all the little details. It is a very, very pretty figure. And I've been waiting for it for, what, 2 years now? Right? Because when I wanted to buy it, it was all sold out. And I also didn't have the money to buy it. But now that I do have the money to buy it, and I found it on Ami, I had it shipped over from Japan. And it only took like a week, which was very surprising. Besides Despair being really bad, what else did they do wrong? Despair is a very big factor. They made the units very underpowered. And it's just, they're not useful outside of their one specific team. Like, Shizu is a god on any green team in the future until she gets replaced by a unit that does almost what she does but higher. You know, Albedo, her stun strike, Stern of Spirit, and Wholehearted Devotion, that's a joke team right there. That's a joke skill. And then Shoutir being the same, right? And her ult buff 80% up and 80% defense down is a joke too. Because 80% defense down actually means nothing. Like 90% of the time. Like that's probably the worst debuff you can put on a skill is defense down. Which is why Kazuma's skill is not that good. Like, on paper, when we first saw it, it was like, ooh, 80 and 80. Nice. And it ends up being like 80 and 10. Right? Like, a 30% ult resistance down has double the effect of 80% defense down. I'll keep running this team until we switch out. And then I'll switch to the MILIM team. To the Overlord collab, if they swap Overlord Shizu skills to Albedo and buff Ions, that would make all better. Yeah, but then what would you make Shizu do? Would you make her bad? Because I still wouldn't really be happy about that either. I don't want bad characters in any collab. I don't want super restricted characters in any collab. I want them to be useful outside of the team because we know they're probably never going to come back. So please make them useful for a long time. I feel like that's not that much to ask for. They're special units. Make them special. Make them a good special kind of value. Defense skills. Oh, look, Albedo. Speaking of. Moses, you finally got a furry. Congratulations. I'm happy for you. Gemini, my Hinata can't break 400k on turn 6-7. Hinata? Are you running the water team? Like the full fused water team? Is that what you're running, Gemini? We are running a different team. But I'm not making a video on it. Nor am I going to tell you so you can jump my score again. On to you. But Shion is my most wanted furry. Congratulations, okay? We got scammed so hard. Yeah. They did the Idolmaster collab so well. The units are really good. Maybe Tsubasa wasn't that great, but she was free. Whatever. I don't care. And then Idol Shuna got replaced very hard, very quickly, by Shizu herself, so it is what it is. Franklin Lalonde? Joker, I just started a week ago, and thanks to your content, I truly understand how certain teams operate and what to prioritize in the game. Thank you, sir, and good luck with your placement. Thank you for the compliment. I'm glad the videos help you out. Good. Stop despairing me. Ow, get out of here. Stupid crap. But I'm glad you found me. I'm glad the videos help you, and I'm glad that you hopefully enjoy the game a bit more than you did before that. As long as people continue to play this game, it'll keep going. And it's not like Slime's not gonna... It's not like Slime doesn't have content to continually pull from to make more and more seasons. Because it is very, very, very popular. Regardless of how boring the first 5 episodes of this season is. I understand it's world building. I understand there's a lot of lore in the manga and the light novels to go through to build up to big things. I am a bit bored. I also recognize now that this is why they didn't make the 2.5 anniversary Season 3 themed, because nothing actiony has happened in Season 3 yet. So what would they pull from? Sure, it should make Shizu bad, but if they would Shizu just as Albedo, the collab overall would not be as bad as it was. Yeah, I would just make the units good. That's the simple thing. Make the units good. Don't make it super restricted. Don't put, stupid, unuseful teams on the skills. Rob, hey Joker, nice to see you. I'm also doing Valor now. Fight 19. Okay, you're almost done then. What character can be used to replace Shizuka in your MILIM team? Only Shizuka? You could do, like, the 2nd anniversary Shizu. You could do Space Yuki. You could do an attack buffing character like Space Rimuru. Just anybody who can put a new buff on MILIM that she doesn't already have. So she already has ult, weakness strike, element, synergy, and if you're running Violet, she has magic. So your options now are straight attack or some kind of debuff that would be impactful. And no pierce. You don't want to pierce. Or crit. So you're kind of locked out of those. So an alt resistance down character, an attack up character. Space Reamer's skill fuse is both, so that works very well. If he's not, then you still have attack on him. Just somebody who's not crit or pierce, that's adding a different type of buff to her. And that's gonna be based on your box. Those free tickets were useless for you. I mean, I got a few units out of it. Not as many as I would like, but, they are free at the end of the day, so people will still complain. It's gotcha. People will complain about literally everything. You get the unit for free and people will complain about it. They didn't give us a dupe of it or something like that. Very hard to please audience, right? Gemini Slime is one of the top Isekai, but I think just the game probably isn't as fun for a lot of people. Yeah, that's probably part of it. People just don't like the style of the game. They don't like the number of banners that come out, which is a very, very fair argument. They don't like that there's no real endgame content. Also a fair argument. Because, what do we have right now? Inferno beatdown battle, which is, monthly, and then it never comes back. Ever. And then you have the Chamber of Memories, which are so specifically limited that some people just straight up can't do it. They can't make teams for it. And then apart from that, you've got events that are 2.5 years old. Tempered Edge, Crucible, Story Quest. Like, what are we supposed to do? I am personally super duper duper tired of testing new you know, 2.5, 3-year-old teams on a stage that came out 2.5 years ago. Like, please, give me something challenging to use it in. A stage where it caters to that team. Why do beatdown battles not come back? Why do we not have permanent difficult content? Like, these are very simple questions that I feel like are very simple fixes to make the game more enjoyable. Because at the beginning, there's a lot to do. You got units level up, you got magicules and gold and ability rocks and gear and shit. Like any new gacha game would have a difficult curve, right? But once you clear that hurdle, you're stuck in like that kind of middle ground where Tempered Edge and now beatdowns are a thing. And then once you clear that, it's just Jubilee. Once a month. Maybe twice, depending on, you know, whatever month they decide to do it in. And then you got this Valor Cup. Whoop-de-doo. I'm so excited. The Tempest Elite meta for March, that was probably the most disheartened I've been with this game in a long time. Because I didn't like the team at all. I do not like Trainee's team. I don't like Trainee, actually, as a protector. That one. I think Shuna is fine. I think Benimaru's good. And I think Rimuru as a DPS is fine. But the protector is the glue. And if there's no glue, that thing ain't holding together. And I did not like that glue. That glue did not smell good. So, I didn't like the team. And then, like, the entire month is dedicated around the team, but there's nowhere for me to fucking use it. There's one fire stage to use Rimuru on, and that's Tempered Edge Clayman. And once you're done with that, what else are you gonna do? Conquest Golem, who dies in 2 hits? No. Crucible, who's gonna die in 4 hits? No. So, like, what am I trying to do? I was grasping at straws to make content during March. Oh my god. Instead of Shizuka, I'm using World of Fantasy Shinsha. World of Fantasy? You mean Wielder of Magic? The orange one with the EX buff. That's fair. Yeah, you could do that. The EX buff is a different buff that the new MILIM doesn't have access to, so that's a good unit to use. Let's see. I like the talking episodes. Better to have that than nonstop action. I would like a nice sprinkling, right? I don't need to have nonstop action thrown in my face like JJK. I also, I do enjoy good plot, right? I do enjoy good character and world building. It's not like I'm bored out of my mind, but like at some point, you do have to put, like Freerin. Freerin is a great example, right? People think it's boring. Maybe one person in this chat maybe also thinks that's boring. I won't name him, but he might exist in here right now. But I think they did a good job interspersing the dialogue and the world building with tidbits of action. And I think that is enough. That is good for me. That kind of pacing. Maybe not for everybody. I personally enjoyed it. But then, like, I recognize when a show is not supposed to have action, that it's not going to have action, and you've got to make peace with that. Like, Apothecary Diaries. That's all talking and thinking. It's not an action show. It's not supposed to be an action show, so I don't expect it to be an action show. But Slime is an isekai with a lot of lore. But, there is a lot of action. And I would like to see some of that. And I think we're going to get that next week. Probably. Maybe. Hopefully. Or maybe they just stand out in the road talking for another episode. I don't fucking know. I'll be kind of disappointed if they do. But I do want to see something happen instead of people sitting at a table the entire time. I actually posted a meme in my Discord, and it was someone complaining about Tensura fans, and he's like, I cannot honestly believe Tensura fans actually enjoy sitting around at a meeting table for 5 episodes, and it was just episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just table. I thought it was funny because it's true, right? All they did was talk at a table for 5 episodes. But they made God for light, Tempest Elite for fire. We're gonna see those follow-up attacks for all elements eventually. So 5 more of those in the future you won't like. That's very true. Why do you have to kill my spirit like that, Gemini? Why do you have to make me sad? And make me realize the truth. Hopefully, they do it on like a stacking team. Because that'd be kind of funny, right? You would always, like, 8 turns in, your follow-up orbs are doing like 50k a hit on normal orbs. That would be kind of fun, right? You don't have to have it on a burst team. It makes sense to be on a burst team. You could also put it on a stacking team. Like, put it on a blue stacking team. That way, like, pretty much every turn after turn 2 is just follow up, 6 follow-ups of blues over and over and over and over again. That could be interesting. If you also have a skill reset and some stacking element buff or something like that, so, you know, wind orbs or space orbs do more and more and more and more and more from that aspect as well. I don't know. Power creep in this game comes in waves, right? So maybe they could do that. Taden Cruz, I have around 200 pity, and I've got Guy twice, have yet to get the other 2. That is painfully unfortunate, my friend. I'm sorry. That is unfortunate. Freerun is a masterpiece. I like Freerun. I liked it a lot. I like Apothecary Diaries a lot. I saw someone mention Laid Back Camp. I love Laid Back Camp because I don't expect anything out of it, right? I don't expect them to go fight a mountain bear, right? Cute girls doing cute camping. I don't expect them to just take out an AK and a spear and just go to ham on a bear in the woods. Like, no. As long as you understand that, you're fine. It's a very chill, very cute. It's like Bocchi the Rock. Cute girls doing cute things. It's very wholesome, heartwarming, very chill. I don't actually have to pay attention to it that much to enjoy it. Like, I don't have to be super invested and that's the only thing I'm doing. Like some other shows. A third of houses, even chapter 24 expert. Oh, I'm okay, I missed something. Game got harder. 1, I can't level up those magic devices anymore unless I have 89.8 population. 2, for population, on the other hand, I need for a third of houses past chapter 23. Yeah. I'm still wondering what their thought process was behind that. Like, was that actually to combat people who were making burner accounts to spam invite a friend? Or was that simply to make people play the game more? I think it could go either way. Episode 11 episodes, table 1 episode fighting in the anime ends. Rob, I ended up at rank 9. I guess you'll push me to 10, but it is still the best I've done as free to play. That's pretty good. Jaded, you just pulled a double Velzard and old Hawkrow multi. Oh, the new Velzard. Oh, good. Then you can do, well... You could do the higher stages now. Because you have... You pulled MILIM, right? So yeah, I think you're good now. Congratulations. I do wish the game had a bit better economy. Yeah, you know... The game is very expensive. Pity doesn't carry over. They don't give out a lot of currency to begin with, unless you do literally everything, and even then, it's not a lot. It's not very accessible for new players because they can't get the new welfare units, right? The 5 stars you get from the EX metas, you just can't get right now. Straight up, you can't. I do rely on your videos to tell me if it's worth summoning a lot. Only way I can possibly save some crystals. Well, good. At least someone listens to me. It's almost morning, so the sun will be setting. Good luck. Thank you. Have a good morning. Have a good day. And, you know, thanks for stopping in. Just okay, yeah. So you've got Milim, just no Guy. Guy, you can get on. You can get on without Guy. It's fine. You can find a different. You could put Never mind. You don't have Idol Shuna. You could fill it with other supports. I just yeet money and hope for the best. Isn't that what everyone does in a gacha game? And sometimes it rewards you, and sometimes it does not. Alright, so I think after this, we will switch to the Milim team, so we can handle the orb changings on turn 1. I wish they changed to 100 and 200 pity instead of 200 300 as a good amount of time. Yeah, I mean, that would be a nice change. I would also like maybe some discounted steps, or every like 5th multi is free or something like that. I wish pity would carry over. That seems just like out of the realm of possibility for them though. So I have no real hopes of that actually being implemented. Also wondering when they're gonna add EX characters to the general pool, right? I know that's a topic that's come up recently. And right now they're only in the tickets and the premium summons. So it's like, are you going to? Normally it happens every 6 months, so we were due for it this month. And obviously they're not here. Franz Heidelberg just got home. I immediately watched a stream. Hello. I'm glad I'm the first thing you turn on. Kind of surprised. I don't think I'm that interesting, but okay. Special banners and Subdue the Sins was nice. Okay, they're doing their Shield Hero collab right now, and they picked Glass and Vitoria. When Season 3 is out, and you could have had Orca Whale Waifu Girl. I forget her name. Something with an M. I don't remember. You could have had Atla or something. Well, I think she would fall into that realm too. Like, they haven't done any of the actual other heroes. Not that they're really that great, but like, I just thought those were odd picks for a collab to come back. I pulled Glass with free-to-play stuff because I only ever log into the game on Mondays and get the free PvP gems now. And I did pull Glass, so I just need to pull Vitoria, but I'm like, let's be real. Let's look at my let's look at my Grand Cross account really fast, and I will describe to you people the state that it's in. Harry, my partner has insane gacha luck. I was on 120 and had pulled Guy twice. I was wondering if I should keep going. She did a summon on my account for me and pulled Velzard and Milim. Okay, so what you've learned now is that your partner must do your summons for you. Every time a new banner comes out, just hand the phone over. Like, work your magic. Thank you. Come again. You talked in one of your vids that the one banner with a guaranteed 5-star isn't worth, and you got 3 EX. I thought, yeah, why not waste gems? I got 4 EX plus 1 EX per ticket. See, it works for some people, not everybody. And most of the time, it's not going to be you. Most of the time. Because your luck is not the same as some other dude in France's luck, right? Or some dude in Africa's luck, or some dude in Russia's luck, right? The world is a big place, and those percentages are very, very small. Very, very small. So, you know, that's what happens when you watch people summon online to be like, they're getting so much luck, oh my god, I can do that too, and then you don't get that luck, and then you get pissed off, and you don't want to play the game anymore. You know, that happens. I'm trying to save you from what is most probably going to be that outcome. But you got luck. Congratulations. I got pretty lucky as well. And also, like, it's a bait banner. Like, those EX characters, like, some of them are good, yes. Not all of them are good. This new Velzard, I think, is one of the best protectors in the game. We still have 2 more banners to come this month, too, which, you know, I wouldn't say Guy's the greatest thing in the world, but he's fine. And MILIM is a DPS, so, I mean, she has her ups and downs. But, like, the next 2 units should be supports. And if they make them very, very good supports, they might outshine literally every single character in that, you know, 5 times once only banner. Okay, let's see. So if we look down at my heroes, so I'm missing that many. I'm missing that many on my account. But for those Grand Cross players that know the units and terminology, Ainz is level 1, Tyr is level 1, the brand new Festival Gother is level 1, Demon King Melly, the blue Melly, level 1, the new Light Liz, level 1, Glass is level 1, the new green Ludo, level 1, Eris and Ghislaine, level 1, Crazy Roxy with the chainsaws, she's level 1 too. Yeah, and I have not attempted the last 2 demonic beasts, the snake and what the squirrel thing that they have now. None of them are true awakened. Not all of them have holy relics. I think I stopped playing around the time that the snake came out. And now I just kind of maintain it, and I open it up every so often, mainly on Mondays to get the PvP gems. And then I'll just fork over whatever diamonds I happen to have on whatever banner is active. And then if I don't pull it, then it goes away for another week. Alright, battle 15. Alright, let's switch up to the MILIM team. Alright. Did they announce who the next 2 might be? The next 2 units for Slime? No. We might find out one tonight. Maybe? I don't actually know. I've been kind of sitting at my desk at 7 p.m. for the last couple days waiting to see if there's a content preview or not, but there hasn't. So, I mean, today will just be another day of waiting at 7 p.m. to see if there's anything in the news. Alright, so now we've got Fountain Wisdom Rimuru. He will seal the orb change from this Rimuru. He will seal, like, rewind skills. No one here is nerfing my alt gauge, so that's good. And we'll debuff you, and then we'll start hitting Shizuka. Yeah. And plus, now that we're actually on the correct protector, we'll have the extra defensive stats and all that. Yeah. Okay, Steel. Harith, what banner are worth pulling for new player except for the MILIM banner? Because I got 3 of them. Did you get 3 MILIMs, or did you get all 3 of the new units, being MILIM, Guy, and Velzard? Because if you only pulled MILIM, you should continue summoning on that banner until you pull at least Velzard. But if you have all 3 of the new characters, then I would just not summon until the next banner comes out. Maybe tomorrow, maybe in a couple days. I don't know whenever that's going to be. But if you don't have Velzard, highly, highly suggest that you continue to pull for Velzard. I feel like cheap buffer always useful, so like Guy just for a cheap buff. I think we're probably going to get a cheap magic attack buffer to replace Violet. Probably. We might get another cheap EX alt buffer too. I can maybe foresee that in the future. Do you recon we will see a second Gazel? Probably not, no. I mean, it took, what, a full year for Diablo to get his second EX character? And Diablo is not what I would call an unpopular character, right? It took Xion. She had never had an EX character until New Year's Blessing. Like, ever had an EX character. She's also not an unpopular character. So Gazel, you know, 1, a male character. 2, very much side character. Man, I don't know about Gazel. Like, would it be cool if he got a new character? Sure, yeah. Would it be cool if a lot of the characters who never get looks get another card unit? Yeah. Do I expect that to happen? No, because they keep putting out, you know, 30 different Milims and 20 different Shunas and 80 different Rimurus. And now we're going to get probably 10 more guys and a Blanc and Jean for swimsuit meta, probably. I mean, they know what sells, right? And gacha is a business. They want money. And what makes money? Hot waifus. Not old dudes. And that's just the way of the world, right? I mean, look at poor ass Soe, right? He's gotten 1 meta summonable unit, and he was terrible, and he's never come back. He's always been free character, or just not there at all, ever, in 2 years. Soe's kind of important to the plot, right? He's kind of important to Tempest. I stopped playing most of my games when my daughter was born. Oh, congrats. But didn't have the time, but I kept Dokkan and Slime. Dokkan because of Havahai's vids, and Slime because of yours. I also play Dokkan. I have quite a whaley Dokkan account. Because I've played it since Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Omega originally came out. Was that the worldwide for year 2 or something like that? I wasn't around for the year 3 fusions. I remember that because I was on a break because I was also married at the time. But I've pretty much been playing it ever since I came back to the game when Gogeta and Broly came out for the movie. And then I kept playing it. And then I wailed really hard on it for a long time. And then Slime came out, and then I kind of stepped back a little bit. But I still play the game. Like, I have Boo, and I have Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I have Tapion, and I have other Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I've got a Rainbow Full Power Super Saiyan 4, because Super Saiyan 4 Goku is my favorite form. Just waiting for Beast. I even have that fucking bitch-ass Rose that came out for global exclusive. I have him. I don't know why, but I do. Because I'm an idiot and I lack discipline and self-control. Which, you know, I think we already knew that already. Let's do you. And then we'll hit Milim. Singularity, hello. Welcome. Hurry, yeah, I got 3 of that character already. Velzard 3, and each one of Milim and Gaian 60 pulls. Oh. Yeah, you don't need to stop summoning. Don't spend any more crystals anywhere else. Wait for the next banner to come out this week and see what they're like and see how they help the team. But otherwise, you're good. Like, you've got 2/3 of the team now. Half the team, actually. More than half the team. You're set. You don't need to summon anymore. I guess, Harry, the easiest question I can ask you is, in Dokkan, what's your power level? What's your power level? Mine's pretty big. Yeah. Kakarot, how much do you love your son? Ugh. I can't do his voice. It's over 9,001. You didn't guard any of that, did you? Or I didn't have guard up. No, I did have. No, you just didn't have it. Okay. 802,000-ish. I'll get you my number real quick. Hold on. Load faster, come on. My power level in Dokkan is 2,119,099. I play the game a bit. I played the game a bit. I'm not sure if I should be sad about that now, after realizing that. I know Truth says that having a 1 million power level is top, like, 1% of the game. 2 million is... I don't know what to say about that now. I've spent so much money in Dokkan. Oh my god, I hate my life. I still think that even having a YouTube channel and summoning on every single banner in Slime, I have not spent nearly as much money as I have in Dokkan. Nearly as much. And I haven't been like a super hardcore whale in Dokkan the entire time, right? I was free to play at the beginning of the game, and then we took that long break, and then I came back, and then I was a heavy whale. Like a super, like I used the vendors and stuff. I was buying 2,000 stones in a pack for like $600, you know, every 2 months or something. Like, oh, the actual amount of money I spent in Dokkan is probably sickening for a normal person. Maybe not Truth, but like, I have the money that I've spent in Slime. That shit's documented, so I can do my taxes, right? Nowhere close. Nowhere close. I hate link leveling and stuff. Oh, yeah. Link leveling is boring as shit. I'm no whale. Just don't have the spare funds for the moment. Yeah, I mean, it's best if you don't spend money on gacha games because it literally does nothing for you but your ego and a little bit of that dopamine hit. Otherwise, you don't get anything tangible, functional, usable out of it in as far as life is concerned. Oh, Freezebomb, did you... Sorry, I saw that. Thank you for the follow on Twitch, not Twitter. Jesus. How do you have the money for it? I only support myself. I have no... Well, now I don't have an animal to take care of. I don't have a significant other anymore. I live alone, and I'm a pretty simple guy. I like anime. That costs very little money. I like figures, which do cost a lot of money. I like Gunpla over there. I like building those every so often. That costs money. And I like YouTube. I like slime stuff. So. And I have credit cards with high limits. That is also a thing. But my job that I work, for how much work I have to do, is very, very easy. It requires minimal effort. I work from home 99% of the time. And it allows me to work on it. Like, if I had my normal office job before COVID, where I had to go to the office and I was in a cubicle, and I was still doing that to this day, like, this channel would not be what it is. It would be either dead, or it would be much less often. Much, much, much less. Like, not even every other day kind of content, probably. But because I have so much free time and I'm always here, like, my work computer's right here, right? Like, right here is a second desk with 3 screens on it. So, when I work on Monday, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna look at this computer and check something, and then I'm gonna just rotate back and record a video, and then rotate back again. Like that's that right there. So, and the job, again, for what I do, pays me very well. Because I'm not entry level. I've been with the state for almost 10 years now. So with that come, as long as you push a little bit, you can get to a nice spot to where you can live comfortably, even alone. Alright. Oh, god damn it. Alright, well, there goes my run. God damn it. That's what I get for talking. We're just gonna do turn 4. Well, I might not push you down then in rank. Well, 6 Orin, it won't give me another Shion. I'll just have to live with this. Although I can give myself some extra gauge too. Yeah. Oh, it's blue gauge. We got a few of those. That gets us a Shion, but it's only a normal ult. Alright, we'll just have to go turn 4. It's better than not getting any overkill. Professional, yep. Professional talker, professional game player, and I failed at both. You can't win them all. Oh, and we killed someone else too. Alright, well, we're fucked. Oh, no, we have light characters. Hold on. We can still do decent damage, right? What happened this run? I forgot to bring MILIM in for the rainbows. So, Rimuru has an EX ult in the back. Woo! Alright, how much damage we do here? 137. And it's not damage cap. It's turn 4, but, I mean, it's better than trying to do a single target and weird normal orbs, so... It's the best we can do. If I had left someone alive on turn 3, we would have been okay. But that'll take me out of the running for top 10. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, 3 more fights and then I can eat lunch. Or I should order lunch. What sounds good for lunch, guys? What sounds good for lunch from DoorDash? I could just make a pizza. I could just make a pizza instead. That wouldn't cost any money. I should probably do that instead. Never mind. Purge the thought. I'll do pizza. How do you participate in this? I think I can't access it yet, maybe because I'm new. You have to unlock the Kingdom of Ingracia, so that requires population levels and story event chapters done. And then you have to climb up the normal rankings of Valor Cup to like Platinum 5, and then that unlocks Ranked Valor for you, which happens once a month. So you got to do a few things first. What kind of pizza? It's just a frozen pizza. There's like 3 of them in the freezer, because I always stockpile them when they're on sale. Nothing great, but it's free. Well, it's not any additional money that I have to spend, I guess is the way we'll put that. So okay, you're not, yeah. You gotta get to Platinum, and then you can unlock Ranked Valor when it comes around in another month after today. Alright. Steal with Hinata. Bring in Rimuru. Rainbow the Orbs. Bring in MILIM. Oh, who's in the back? Ooh. I don't want that either, though. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That might be too much for Guy. Oh no, okay, he did the 5 orbs, but he didn't nerf my alt gauge down, so that's good. Hear me out. Domino's pizza, barbecue base, cheese-filled crust, pepperoni, chicken, and ham. Sounds good. I don't know about the cheese-filled crust, though, but I'm lactose intolerant, so, like, pizza already is normally pushing it. They make pills for that, but at some point, you gotta... Most of my pizzas, when I order it from places now, are light cheese. But I worked for 13 years at a local pizza store here in my town. 13 years there, and half of that I was a manager. So I have seen much, much worse things get put on a pizza. So don't you worry about that. Draco Andreas, hello. Welcome. We're almost done. Alright, can we 2, 3... Alright, cool. 4, and then this 200% orb will kill the hero, because she's type disadvantage. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Finally grinded ranked battles regular battles this month. Reach master rank, that's to the idle team. Hey, it'll do it. If you can't die, then you'll be okay. After this Joker, I'll just auto Jubilee so I can get the rewards. Alright, that works. Well, once we get the rankings and when we figure out how much actual crap we get from that, and if the upcoming Jubilees will have it, we'll just kind of have to wait and see. Because if it's only Blitz, then I'm not really worried about it. But if they start making Blitz an every month thing, and they just bring it back, and now there's 2 Jubilees, one that gives ingots and one that gives crystals, then we'll have to reevaluate. Ooh. Well, Tanaka, hello. Is this team the best for Valor Cup? 20 minutes ago, you had a different team. 20 minutes ago, I had a different team, yes. Because it's less likely to kill on the normal orbs, because my Diablo and Guy are weaker, just by virtue of levels. And it was conforming to that Pierce rule, so even if we killed 3 of the enemy, we would still do overkill, or the max damage cap, with 2 people alive. But now that we're in the final stages of the fight, I've switched back to the old team because it has the magic seal from Rimuru, and MILIM will still do the damage cap, especially with an enchanted katana. So we were just playing more for the weaker teams in the front, and now we're playing for the stronger teams. And also, the previous team didn't get any of the extra stat buffs from the Protector, because they weren't all magic. But here, everyone is physical, which means everyone gets that extra 20% attack and defense, or 25, because Shion's maxed out. Maybe next Valor rank gives ingots too. Maybe. If they... I mean, I wish they would just completely revamp the Valor Cup rewards in general. Instead of just taking one thing away and making it ingots, just make it all something actually friggin' useful. Wind team, huh? What's my favorite takeaway? Ooh. There's... I used to live across town. Not in this area, but not too far away. And every Monday, I would go to this local teriyaki place, and I would get spicy teriyaki, only rice, and an egg roll side. And I went there for like 3 years straight every week until the lady recognizes my name over the phone, or just my voice over the phone. So when I say, "Hi, I'd like to place an order for pickup," she'd know, and she'd say, "Oh, hello, how are you?" She'd know it was me. And at that point, I ordered spicy teriyaki and an egg roll, and I left with spicy teriyaki, egg roll, and a free thing of gyoza. But now I don't live on that side of town anymore. It's kind of a hassle to go all the way out there just for one meal, or a couple meals that I can spread out, but it's probably my favorite because it's just a huge portion too. So I can make it last for a couple days, and I get free shit out of it. And the lady's super nice. She gave me a box of cookies for New Year's one time. So, if I'm ever over in that side of town for whatever reason, I always make a point to stop in and get that food, and then bring it back. And then I'll go like another month or 2, and then I go back again for whatever reason. Who's in the back? Shuna and Milim. Blitz could come during a big event like Half Annie or End or the Third Annie. Yeah, I mean, it's... We had Blitz for Overlord, right? Yeah, so during a collab. And then this is the 2.5 Annie, so it would make sense to only bring Blitz back for major things. I don't know, we'll have to see. I mean, it's come back twice now, and before that it took them... It was on hiatus for 1.5 years, somewhere around there. Because Blitz stopped being a thing in early October with the Earth 3.0 meta. Like, that was the last time we got Blitz. And then for the first anniversary, nothing. Second anniversary, nothing. And now Overlord came back. We got Blitz randomly, which is why I was so surprised when it did show up. And now we've got it again. How young am I? I am the magical number of 33. Yes. I'll be 34 this year. I'm not young. I look young, maybe, on the camera side. The camera doesn't pick up on my gray hair, though. Like, I'm sure it looks very black right here. There's a lot of gray hair in there. And I blame that on working at that pizza place for so long and having to yell at kids all day, every day. My local Chinese takeaway knows me because my cat follows me to the shop and waits outside. Well, that's nice. 33 with a question mark. Yeah. I'm not entirely sure. Man, once you hit 30, the numbers don't matter anymore. I know, like, people tell you that all the time as, like, a stereotype. Like, once you get a certain age, like, it's just a day. The number is just a number. It's like, that shit's true. Oh, we're on the final fight. Okay. And we are an hour and 49 minutes in, so okay. Almost 10 minutes of fight. Asians look young for a long time, then they turn to Yoda. Yeah, I'll wake up and I'll have that Pai Mei Fu Manchu mustache and the beard, and I'll flip it over my shoulder. Ugh. And give disapproving gazes to everything, which I already do anyways, so that's not new. At least I have that practiced. Pai Mei 5 palm exploding heart technique, what the fuck it's called, from Kill Bill. I haven't watched that movie in forever. Okay, the last fight, and then we can eat. Or I can at least heat up the oven. What are the traits in the back? Body and spirit skills and green gauge. All right, cool. Yeah, as Aqua said, there were not too many troublesome buffs here. I still vote you order DoorDash, either a burger or some fried chicken. Fried chicken is not something I've had in a while. Fried chicken. When is the last time I had fried chicken? I can't even remember. I had a burger on Thursday, so I don't really want a burger right now. And I just had Indian food yesterday, so I'm kind of all chickened out too. So yeah, I think I'll still do pizza. I like Indian food too. There's an Indian place downtown that I would order from, also when I was on that side of town. That was very good. And there's an Indian restaurant out here, and I ordered it once, and I ordered the chicken tikka masala, and it was overly sweet. Like, I legitimately think they mixed up the sugar and salt. Because that thing just was like a dessert curry. And I was like, this is not what I want. We're never going back there. I could order Popeyes, I guess. That's kind of close by. And it's not a... Well, it's Sunday, so Chick-fil-A is closed. Which, if you hate Chick-fil-A for, you know, whatever reason, understand that I don't really care what they believe in. I just want my chicken sandwich. And I was also raised in Ohio for most of my life, and I have the same feelings toward Chick-fil-A as people from California have feelings about In-N-Out. Because I think In-N-Out's kind of mid. Might be a hot take. I don't really know. I don't really care. But I've had In-N-Out multiple times. My ex-wife was from California. We went to Disney a lot. We had In-N-Out, and I was never happy. But, you know, I take people to Chick-fil-A saying, oh my god, it's so great, and they're like, it's okay. Which, it's fine. It's more nostalgia, but I like Chick-fil-A. And whether or not they have religious tendencies and all that, I just want fries and chicken sandwich, man. I don't really care. I haven't had Indian in like 2 years. My partner doesn't like it. I don't like it enough to eat it alone. That's fair. All right, that is the final fight. Let's see where it put us. Probably not super great because we messed up that one round a little bit. 452, and we are rank 8. Okay. Higher than I thought I'd be. Sure. I'm from UK. I have not had either Chick-fil-A or In-N-Out. Well, see, there you go. You don't even have to worry about it. All right, where would I have to be to get another spot up? Oh, Star beat me. Oh. All right, but, you know, look at this. Guild, 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 guild. We're looking pretty good. We're looking pretty good on the leaderboards, and if we go to Jubilee, it'll look not quite the same, but wonder if I got pushed out of one yet. Oh no, I'm still there. Guild, 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 guild. We're looking good. Blazy fell off. Oh, did he? Blazy doesn't want to do this Jubilee. He's not happy about it, so whatever. Alright, I'm gonna go eat lunch though. Thank you guys for tuning in and staying with me for this time while we do the most boring event known to man. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you guys have a good day. Maybe we get some news tonight. Maybe not. I don't know. Again, I will not be here for most of the week coming up. I'll be here Monday, and then I'm gone. So, won't really be around to do much. I'll be in a hotel, but I won't have any of my recording gear. So anything that new comes out, I'll have to make posts or shorts on. I don't really know what the plan is, but I will not be at home. But that's it for me, guys. Take it easy. And